Selena Gomez breaks down while accepting an award.
Ed Sheeran and Beyonce dropped a perfect duet.
And BTS dodges flying fruit on The Late Late Show.
All that and so much more on today's Rundown.
I didn't know that Camila Cabello could breakdance, did you?
No, I had no idea. She has so many hidden talents. But before we get to Camila Cabello, I have to tell you guys about Selena Gomez because she was presented with the Women of the Year Billboard Award last night and it had us all in tears. Selena Gomez was presented with the Billboard Women of the Year Award yesterday by her best friend, Francia Razzia, who also happened to selflessly donate her kidney to sell earlier this year. And while presenting the award to Selena, Francia said, quote, "When I found out I was a match for Selena, I didn't think twice about it. I was honored, and if I was in the same situation, she wouldn't have thought twice about doing it for me. That's just who she is." When Selena accepted the award, Francia was the first person on her mind, even saying that when it comes down to the two of them, Francia is the one who truly deserves to be named Woman of the Year.
To be honest, I think Francia should be getting this award because she saved my life. Sorry.
If you're crying right now, don't worry. So was everyone else in the audience. Selena went on to tearfully thank those who stood by her during the trials and tribulations 2017 has brought her. And Selena also mentioned she'll be releasing some kick-ass music sometime next year.
And thank you to these beautiful women. I don't know how I'll ever repay it, but maybe I'll make an epic album next year for you guys and everyone else. Thank you.
I think making an epic album will suffice.
I know. Oh my gosh, I cried so much watching this clip. I don't know, there's something about the way Selena Gomez carries herself, and when she really starts speaking from the heart, it gets me.
Yeah.
I don't understand what power she has
she's
over
coming
me.
from like such an authentic place, and I think us as fans and just people of the world have seen all that she's gone through this year.
Yeah.
And you're just like, wow, you know, you're very touched when you hear her speak.
Camila Cabello also kicked off Billboard's Women in Music 2017 award show with a raw acoustic performance of her #1 song, Havana Una Na. And the performance included a simple 3-person band and really allowed Camila to show off her impressive vocals.
And then I had to tell him I had to go.
Camila was then honored with the Breakthrough Artist Award and was introduced by her friend Diplo. Camila accepted the award and gave a really emotional speech dedicated to her mom. And if that's not enough to melt over your heart, Camila teased her album release date on the red carpet while chatting with Billboard host Chelsea Briggs. And she also was so excited that she did a little break dance at the end.
Well, it's gonna be super soon.
Okay, like 2017 or 18.
You're pulling a Beyonce.
The pre-order is gonna be super soon. It's actually done. Like literally, it's done. And I've never said that before.
Oh, breaking it down. If only the... Perfect.
Erin, I love this acoustic version. Do you? Because I know you love acoustic versions.
I do,
more.
and I love Camila's voice so much.
She kills it.
I didn't love her in Fifth Harmony. I didn't love her voice in that group. I mean, I think in the group she meshed well, but when I would hear her sing solo, I didn't love her voice. But her new music, she's changed the way that she has approached performing and singing her songs, and there's just more depth to it than there ever was when she was with Fifth Harmony, and I am obsessed.
Yeah, she's able to showcase her vocals more, and I'm just so excited for this album because I love Havana. Like, I'm so that person that sings it over and over and plays it over and over again. So, I mean, this album's coming out super soon. What does super soon mean, Camila?
I think it's before the end of 2017.
Hopefully. Well, Erin, just when we thought Ed Sheeran couldn't get any more perfect, he drops a perfect duet of perfect with Beyonce. As expected, the Perfect remix is an incredible mix of both musicians' incredible vocals filled with tons of emotion. Ed starts the song like normal and sings on his own through the first chorus, but then Beyonce comes in solo on the second verse, and I don't know about you, but that's about the moment the goosebumps took over. See for yourself.
We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds.
Every time I've heard Beyonce sound the best she's ever sounded, she goes ahead and releases new music that leaves the world just blown. Ed has an incredible voice too, as everyone knows, so when he and B joined together to sing, it's like an angel literally descended from heaven and flew straight into our ears. I think it's safe to say this perfect duet is pretty perfect, but I'm just kind of bummed that the Grammy nods already came out because I would have totally nominated this for Best Collaboration.
Yeah, well, there's always next year, and as Yeah, I think it's great. I hope that Ed Sheeran writes for Beyonce in the future because this song was so perfect for his voice, so perfect for her voice. Beyonce, I mean, she just never fails. You know what I mean? I've never heard a bad Beyonce track ever.
That is so true.
Well, I know we talked a lot about Selena Gomez already, but she is facing some Twitter backlash today, unfortunately, because of her working in Woody Allen's newest film. So like we mentioned before, Selena was named Women of the Year by Billboard magazine, and during an interview, she was asked about working on a film with Woody Allen, who was accused, of course, of sexually assaulting his stepdaughter decades ago, and she responded saying, quote, "To be honest, I'm not sure how to answer. Not because I'm trying to back away from it. The Harvey Weinstein allegations actually happened right after I started on the movie. They popped up in the midst of it. And that's something, yes, I had to face and discuss. I stepped back and thought, wow, the universe works in interesting ways." Her answer, specifically to how she feels about working with Woody, caused a wave of fury on Twitter. And a lot of people were really quick to point out that Selena had just finished producing 13 Reasons Why, which is a show about sexual assault, saying, "So you mean to tell me that Selena Gomez made a show to spread awareness for sexual assault and now is working with Woody Allen?" Another tweet expressed their disappointment, saying, "I'd forever be disappointed with Selena for working with Woody. I don't know if she didn't know or that whatever happened was right in the middle of the shooting. I don't care. You had a choice, but you chose to work with him." One other fan wrote, "Selena doesn't know what to say about Woody Allen," which I think says a lot about the pressure actresses like her are under to speak about predators in Hollywood when under their contracts. Bashing him would most likely not go without personal/financial consequences. I've always tried to really walk this line very delicately because I never want a victim to feel like they should be silent when they are being attacked by a sexual predator.
Right.
But at the same time, I also, Woody Allen was never tried and convicted of that, so he is a free man because he was not found guilty. So I always walk this line. It's like, do we condemn Selena for working with someone who was never prosecuted or charged for this? Decades later, I don't know. I also have a heart for people because we all make bad decisions, right? Everybody makes bad decisions. And at what point do you draw a line and say, okay, this person's decision was so bad that they should be banned from working in any business and industry again? I don't really know. If I were Selena, I also would be torn. I'd be like, I don't really know what to do here. But I do understand Twitter. I understand where they're like, listen, you have pushed this 13 Reasons Why narrative, which is empowering and great. But at the same time, you're doing this other thing that seems counterintuitive. So, man, I just don't know, guys. I really don't.
It's obviously a tough thing for Selena. I mean, she still won Woman of the Year. That heartfelt speech was amazing. But yeah, this is really tough, and I don't think it's the last time we'll be talking about this.
No. All right, Erin, give me some good news to end on this episode and on this Friday.
It is BTS time. Yay! I love them so much.
So cute.
They're so funny. They have the best style, and they stopped by the Late Late Show with James Corden last night, and it was, of course, hilarious. So James invited all 7 members of BTS to participate in his game Flinch. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. We've talked about it before on DHR. And the game requires the guys to stand behind a plexiglass while trying not to flinch, while James chucks flying fruits and vegetables at them. The game was hilarious because the guys could barely keep it together. Check out this clip.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm not afraid, you know.
The game was so funny, fans took to Twitter with some great reactions of their own. This user wrote, "Who thought putting J-Hope and Jin together for Flinch was a good idea?" And this fan tweeted, "This is such a meme-worthy reaction, I'm screaming." And BTS, of course, shut down the show after that game, Erin, with a performance of their song DNA. And I love that they are the biggest boy band, I think we can say that, of this year.
Yeah,
internationally.
For sure.
And with songs like Despacito that's in Spanish that's nominated for all these Grammys, and for them to bring songs that is not in English in another language to the forefront, I think is so dope.
I love the diversity that they bring to the whole pop culture space. I think it's so cool. They're so cute, and we knew you guys would love that, right? All right, let's go back to Selena Gomez one last time because she is my girl. I do love her. What did you guys think of her speech at the Billboard Women in Music Awards.
And what did you guys think of Ed Sheeran collaborating with Beyonce? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Let us know in the comment section below.
All right, is it the weekend yet? I need to leave.
It's
Bye,
the weekend.
you guys. We'll see you on Monday. You love walking off. Click left to see Victoria's Secret embarrass a model that fell.
Or click to the right to see Jay-Z reveal why he cheated on Beyonce.